name is Emma if you don't know me, and for today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to dye one of Sarahssilks DIY masks with food coloring, water, and vinegar. So stay tuned if you'd like to see how. These are the colors I'm using: blue, red, and yellow. You can use whatever colors you want to dye your masks, but these are the 3 colors I'm using today. I also have 3 bowls so that I have somewhere to put my dye into. I have 5 of these DIY masks that were kindly gifted to me from Sarahssilks, but I don't know how many I'm gonna do. I'll probably do maximum 3. I also have this squeeze bottle. I don't know what the correct name for this tool is, but I'm going to be using this squeezer to take the dye and maybe splatter it onto the white masks. I think that would be a cool background. So I'm just gonna see how it goes. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is set my 3 bowls out. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! So the first step is to fill your bowls up with water. 1, 2, 3. And ta-da! Here is my bowls of water. The next step is to add your food coloring. Like in the beginning of the video, I said I was gonna use blue, red, or pink basically, and yellow. So these are the 3 colors I chose. Of course, you can choose whatever color you want. It's just up to you. Let's get to dyeing. I'm not sure how much food coloring I am supposed to put into here, but I'm just gonna put like maybe 1 drop. Whoa! That was pretty cool, honestly. That was actually quite cool. Let's do it for the yellow. Oh my gosh, that's actually really cool. And lastly, the red. Whoa, it's like an explosion of color. And now the next step is to get vinegar. And I have a huge bottle of vinegar right in front of me. And for each bowl, you're gonna use 1 tablespoon. Now for me to be prepared, I got a little bit under than 1 cup of vinegar. And I also have a teaspoon measurer. So let's go ahead and just put some into each of our bowls. 1, 2, 3. Now, because this is my first time doing this, I'm not sure how we're supposed to do it next. I don't know if we're supposed to mix it, but I'm assuming that we are, so I'm just gonna go and mix every color to make sure that the vinegar, the water, and the food coloring is all mixed together. Now the next step is to take a spoon, eyedropper, or some kind of squeezer bottle, or you can just dip the masks in. I will be using 3 of those techniques today to show you guys how to do it. I will be using a squeezer kind of bottle where you can squeeze it onto the mask. I'll also be using a spoon to pour it onto my mask. And also I will be demonstrating how you can dip the mask into the colors to see what you get. Okay, so the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to take the blue and put it into this squeezer bottle because I really want to see how I could do a splatter effect with the blue because I think that would be really cool. I'm just gonna clear the bowls out so you guys can see clearer of what I am doing, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm all organized now, hopefully, and I have got my little squeezer bottle with blue substance or water in the bottle, and I'm just going to drip it all over and see if I can get a cool effect. Also, tip note, keep paper towels around you because this is a messy project because I tried to get the bottle open, but I kind of got some of it on my hands. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to attempt to do like, oh, I don't actually know which side you're supposed to do it on. Is it supposed to look like that? So it seems like when you drip the dye onto the mask, it kind of gets absorbed onto the table if you don't have something underneath it. So I'm just gonna lay the mask down like this and then keep doing it because I don't think it's absorbing like all the dye if I put it on just directly to the table. I wonder if you can like dye like the little straps. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna do that though to find out. Here's the first one. I kind of like how it turned out. It's kind of interesting, I guess. It's very faint and light. This just shows that if you want your colors to be really dark, just put like a lot of food coloring. Or if you want them to be really bright and pastel, you can put like less like I did. So here is my first mask and I'm gonna put it aside and we'll go and do my next one. Okay guys, the second method is to take a spoon or whatever you want to use and get some dye and kind of drizzle it over or plop it down. It's kind of like the other technique I did with my squeezer bottle, which that bottle was terrible because it just went everywhere. It didn't even make little drops, but it did turn out pretty cool. So let's try this method and let's see how it turns out. I'm going to use different colors this time. I'm going to be using yellow and blue so that I can make a cool maybe tie-dye effect. I don't know, or like I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wing it. I also find that when you put a drop down, it kind of expands. So if you want a really small drop, put a really, really small drop. Here's how this one turned out. I think I didn't put enough food coloring, like I said last time on the other mask, because this is really light, so it just depends how much food coloring you put. I recommend to put maybe 2 or 3 drops, I think. Because I just put 1 drop of food coloring, probably put 2 or 3, I'm not sure. Okay guys, as you can see, I have all 3 of my colors, red, yellow, and blue. This is the last technique I'm going to show you guys to dye Sarahssilks DIY masks. And this step is to just dip it in. This is how the mask turned out. I'm gonna go hang this up to dry and I will see you guys when the masks are all dry. Okay guys, so it's been a few hours now, about 1 or 2, and the masks are completely dry now. It may depend on how much dye you put on your mask. The last step is you can iron them to make them look glossy or shiny or whatever you want to call it. I am going to only iron 1 for you guys, so you guys can see the difference between it looking shiny and just matte. So I will go iron this one and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's glossy. Okay guys, so I actually ironed this and you probably can't see very well, but it's kind of glossy compared to the other ones. And the reason why you probably can't see the shininess as well is because I probably just didn't put enough dye on it, so yeah, you can't really see a difference, but it definitely is there. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you would like to purchase your own DIY mask, go to Sarahssilks website at www.sarahssilks.com and type in DIY masks, and something like a white mask will pop up, and then you can just follow this video along with me, or you can do it on your own. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are doing well and stay safe. Bye.